What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If it is the first time you're touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. Recently, I went ahead and picked up the Air Jordan 5 Tokyo. These released, I want to say 2 weeks ago. I just put up my review last week, and this week I'm going to be making some fits around these, show y'all how I would style them. Now, I didn't get too matchy, so if that's your style, if that's what you like to see, then maybe this video won't be for you, but let's go ahead and get into it. Outfit number one is actually the fit that I wore yesterday. It's heavy on the olive green, green cargos, green flannel. The flannel is an upcycled flannel. It has this big print of Edward Scissorhands on the back. Flannels are tricky. 90% of the time, I don't like flannels. I think flannels can be a very boring layering piece if you're not really tapped into your personal style. And that's the reason why the only flannels I have in my closet are these flannels with the oversized back prints on them. I think I also have, a little bit of a throwback anti-social social club flannel and like a patchwork flannel. I think they only work if you're tapped into your personal style. You know what you like, you know what looks good on you. Otherwise, it's just very like flat line for me. But recently, however, I have been seeing more flannels with just a little bit of flavor to them. I've seen flannels with rhinestone designs on them. They'll have like rhinestone flames up the arm, rhinestones on the chest area. Really nice flannels. I've also seen flannels that have like painted designs on them, drawn on designs on them. So there are some good flannels out there. You just have to like kind of look and search and find what works for you. What do you like to see? A big part of putting together good outfits and great outfits is buying what you like. That's where it starts. It starts with the ingredients. The shirt that I'm wearing is a light tan cream color. I thought it went really well with the hat, and the hat is actually very nice. It has a nice elevated feel to it, like a nice cotton material on it. It's hard to see in photos and videos. It's just not a hat that really photographs to its full potential, but in person, it's one of those details that definitely levels up a fit. One thing I would really recommend when you're rocking your Tokyo 5s, because that yellow is so bright and so vibrant, I feel like it works best with deeper, richer colors to complement it. So instead of going with that royal blue, bright green, scarlet red, a much better color palette would be burgundy, navy blue, olive green, things like that. So just deeper, richer colors instead of their more bright counterparts, because if you go with the bright colors, it could kind of start to clash a little bit. Outfit number two, this is what I like to call just a leveled up, calm fit. Good jeans, some good denim, a good white tee, and a good gray hoodie. And when I say good, it does not mean expensive. It just means that they're quality pieces that fit you well. That classic medium blue denim looks great against the yellow on the Tokyo 5s, and I did go ahead and tape like the inside of the leg on those pants so that the blue didn't bleed out onto the Tokyo 5s, because that is still a fairly new pair of jeans. I've washed them a couple times now, but it's still a fairly new pair of jeans, and I don't want any stainage or any dye transfer issues. So I did tape the inside, and I have like a short video on that. I'll link it in this video's description if you don't know what I'm talking about. It might help you save some shoes. You can never go wrong with a white tee. This white tee that I'm wearing is from a brand called Cosign. Shout out to Cosign. I love the old English style script on the back. I think it looks really cool. So if I ever decide to, take off the hoodie while I'm out and about, it's not a plain white tee. Don't get me wrong, the plain white tee is not to be slept on. But sometimes it's nice to have some that have a little bit of a graphic, maybe some lettering. And I really do like the message on this one. On the front of the chest, it says faith over fear. And as I've mentioned before, that has been, my kind of motto with this content creation from the very beginning. Faith over fear. Even if you're scared, even if you're nervous, you have to push forward with anything in life. I went with a green San Francisco Giants hat. Green is a great complementary color for yellow, so I wanted to kind of fold that back in. Plus, the hat has some really nice yellow accents on it, and the San Francisco hit on the back of that hat I thought looked and went really well with the lettering on the shirt. Small details like that just make for a really good fit in my opinion. Outfit number 3, I wanted to make sure I included at least one outfit that used baggy pants because I know baggy pants and colossal pants are trendy right now. They've been trendy for, I want to say, the last 2 years. They've really been popping off. So I wanted to make sure I included them in at least one outfit. This is a 90s style baggy jean from Abercrombie. They've been holding up really well. I'm kind of waiting to do my review on them because I want to see how they end up after a couple more washes so that I can really tell y'all if they're worth the money and if I think they're worth the purchase, but that's neither here nor there. For right now, they look great and they fit great, especially with Air Jordan 5s. If there was any shoe made for baggy pants, it's the Air Jordan 5. It's the perfect chunkier shoe to go with baggy denim. But of course, when you start playing with proportions, you have to make sure that you have balance. So I made sure that the top of the outfit was not as oversized as the bottom of the outfit with the baggy jeans. So up top, I'm wearing a very lean, very not cropped, but just, you know, shorter white tee, plain white tee this time, can't go wrong. The jacket is a 2011 Supreme cord jacket, so a little bit of a throwback there, and the yellow matches the sneakers really well. It's a pretty close match. The blue Supreme lettering on the back of the jacket is just a nice pop of another color so that it doesn't get too matchy. I'm not trying to go the overly matching route. To each his own. I know some people really like for every piece of their outfit to match, and if that's your style, that's your style. Lean into it. For the hat, I wanted to pick something that complemented the colors in the outfit but wasn't doing too much. So I picked this Hat Club Orioles, which I believe came out some time ago. It was an app exclusive. You can see the blue, the little bit of metallic blue that's in the bird, the Orioles front logo. It goes really well with the blue Supreme lettering on the back of the jacket. And I thought that was like the perfect touch. Again, not doing too much, doing just enough. I really like the way that this fit came together, but because that jacket does have a bit of weight to it, I'm gonna have to wait until it's either, you know, a rainy kind of cooling off day or we're just a bit deeper into fall. Outfit number 4 is a fit that I wear all the time, and I think everybody needs these go-to fits that you just keep in the tuck, simple fits that go with almost every shoe. Mine is cargo pants and a black hoodie. It could be multiple black hoodies, any black hoodies that you have in your closet. Plain black hoodies with designs, and it could be any cargo pants. There's all types of cargo pants, and then once you get into camo cargo pants, that's a whole new world in itself. So lots of different variations, but it comes down to cargo pants and a black hoodie. I add my black leather vest because I love wearing that thing. It's almost like a comfort piece for me at this point. Like, I always feel comfortable wearing it. If the outfit will work with the vest, I'm wearing the vest. A black leather vest is not gonna be for everybody, but find those comfort pieces for you, pieces that you feel confident in, pieces that you think always add a little bit of your personal flavor to the fit. You might like a black long wool jacket. That might be your vibe. Black varsity jacket might be a wild red Nike Destroyer. Who knows? Just get out there and look for your like staple pieces. That's how you make good fits. Since this fit was pretty calm, now was the time to pull out a matching hat, so I pulled out this Hat Club Pirates. It is a pink bottom, so it has a little bit of a flare there, but otherwise it's just a really strong match for the sneakers. Outfit number 5. Now this fit probably has the most going on. I started with these carpenter pants. They're kind of like a beige golden color, and I like the way that that color looked against the Tokyo 5s. I also just like how the pants lay on the sneaker. I feel like people don't think about that enough. Not everybody's gonna like the same look, but it is something to keep in mind. You should like the way that your pants hit your sneaker, how it lays over the shoe or tucked behind the tongue. However you like it to look, it should look the way that you like it to look. A black denim jacket goes with everything, so I added that just because, again, we are going into fall. But if it's not quite fall weather for you, or if at any point I decide to take off the jacket, gotta have a nice tee underneath. So this tee, don't sleep on merch, because this is a merch shirt. It is a Kalani It Was Good Until It Wasn't shirt. You can see the painted flowers on the front and the back. The colors really accent the shoe well. To tie everything together, I used a multicolor camo Yankees hat that I got from Hat Club. It's probably one of my favorite hats to come out this year. It has these different color camo panels all over the hat, and one of the panels are yellow and black, very, very close to the shoe. So I thought that it would really tie the outfit together. You have those colors from the shirt, the colors in the hat, the carpenter pants that are kind of just like a blank slate almost. I thought that things came together really nicely. Of course, the black jacket, which goes with anything. And if you really look at the hat, it does kind of speak to what I was mentioning earlier about those deeper and richer colors, the burgundy on the hat, the dark purple on the hat. It does not match the shoe, of course, the shoe is yellow, but it does accent the shoe really well. So there it is, all 5 fits that I put together for the Tokyo 5s. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love. I would really appreciate it, and I will check y'all out in the next one.